Szewczaks. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Box Makeover. I have another cylinder box, but it's a smaller one. And today I will turn it into 1/3 scale Astrid Fizz doll. It's got a lid this time, which would be good for the neck and head part of Astrid Fizz that I'm making. It has my name on it. I just got this at the autism group that I go to. I'm not going to leak it out public, but if you are from it and you're watching this, then enjoy the show, because what I'm about to do to it, I will turn it into a doll and it will not get wasted. There was some cinnamon or something in it, but I cleaned that out. Can't have food items and plastics together. Like, food will decompose and get disgusting when it decomposes over time. Not that I'm paranoid or anything, but well, what if I don't clean it out? It's going to be disgusting, which we don't want happening. Even though some foods have a long shelf life. Always clean the food out of it before using it with dollhouse items and craft items. Thank you. But anyways, let's start this project. First of all, I'm going to move all the contents out of it. My thread rolls are everywhere and I want a storage that will organize them better. However, in order for it to also look like Astrid Fizz, I have to pierce holes for the wire, so she could have arms and legs. So hopefully this strong needle will work. Yes, it worked. And here, another one. You really have to be a strong person to do this kind of thing, but it works for me all the time. And now the arms and legs areas need holes in the plastic. Okay, that's done. Now the wire for the legs added. Now we need to add bones to them with beads. I will later also put fabric over it, just like I did with that Nicholas Mellow. So I'm applying beads for the bones because, you know, I still want it posable, but realistic human posable to a degree. with a non-human looking body but a human looking character. Wow. That can be a mouthful to say in a video, but you get the idea. Okay. However, the Astrid Fizz cylinder is actually smaller than Nicholas Mellow's somehow. Maybe just the sizes of boxes I choose for them. Leg skeleton done. Now we will do the arm. Bones in arms and legs done. Now we need the beige fabric for the skin to cover those bones up and to build up the arm and leg volume. But I have to stitch them first before I can do that. Arms and legs done, and I've covered certain areas of the box for the body. Now I'm mixing watercolor paints so I can get a warm skin tone for Astrid Fizz. I kind of want to warm up that beige color enough to be recognizable as doing Astrid Fizz, because she has a warmer skin tone than this. So that's what I'm doing. And I want it to be just the right color so I can use water and use the rest of those watercolor paints that I have leftovers of. Just so they would be not wasted and be used in a good way before the packaging will turn into a dollhouse item or display or something else. Okay, so it will kind of take a while, so I will just paint until it's finished. Much better, especially on camera, it's much more visible to see which parts are her body and which are her clothing, even though I'll give her more colorful clothing near the end of the video, but still, she now needs a neck and head. Now I'm going to use the lid to make her neck and head as part of her body. So now I'm going to add wire to it. I've made this wire thing. It will add shoulders and this will add some articulation to her head. Now I'm going to stitch this wire thing on the lid to build up her body. Astrid Fizz, she got her skin tone matching to the body, button eyes with sequins for the pupils, and her eyelids with eyelashes, a mouth that can open and close with a tongue and teeth inside, but the mouth is closed, a nose, and her wig is still drying. I will color it blue when it dries, but yet her lips look kind of pale. I'm just going to paint them pink with the watercolor paints. Okay, so now she's getting some pink lipstick on her lips, just so she could look better. Then I may also use that other paint to neutralize it a little bit with her skin tone. Okay. Just making sure it's on her lips. However, I don't want to overdo it too thick. So, okay, I'll stop here. I'm happy with how it looks. However, she looks better in that angle. I've been cleaning out my studio with organizing my items, so that's why my studio looks like this, but I will slowly but surely fix that with lots of box makeovers. Now, once the wig has dried, it's time to color it blue. So, I'm starting with a marker on the roots because I want to make it look realistic, but kind of, darker at the roots and lighter at the end. In a subtle way, but you get the idea. So sometimes lifting her hair up for this works. And I go back and forth to check everything, because I kind of did that on Nicholas Mellow, but this is the Astrid Fizz version. Okay, so we're applying it wherever it needs. However, Astrid Fizz has kind of that blue hair color, but lighter than that. Okay, so that's the roots done. Now I'm going to get out the blue watercolor paints for the rest of her hair. Now the watercolor parts are being worked on. And the root thing will kind of blend into the watercolor paint because I'm making sure that the color difference is subtle and yet it looks like Nicholas Mellow but Astrid Fizz and in a blue color. So that's what I'm doing. And I kind of don't want to mess up her face. Just in case, I would want to change her wig sometimes. She will normally wear the blue one, but what if I want to change it for something? Then I have to be careful with the watercolor paint on wigs. For my 1/3 scale dolls. And now the back hair needs color. And I keep on adding water so I could keep the paint palette wet, the watercolor one. Okay, all colored up. Time for the braids to be done. And I've kind of trimmed her hair a little bit so the wig could have like realistic hair length and even hair length. And now I'm using pink ribbons to tie those braids together into something that will hold them. And repeat on the other side. Done. I'm kind of for 1/3 scale not really used to doing long hair, but I'm happy with Astrid Fizz hairstyle. It's just that for 1/3 scale, I find it easier to do short hair rather than long, even though I myself have long hair. And this length is okay. Maybe with more practice, I'll try to make the hair longer in other wigs, but that's okay because it takes a lot of fraying satin ribbons to give them long hair on certain scales. But anyways, let's put the box together now. That's her with the wig. Now she needs a bright pink dress. to complete the Astrid Fizz look. From an old skirt, I've cut out this piece, and it's perfect for Astrid Fizz. However, I would add ruffles in areas to prevent the fraying from happening. And I've decided to add some beaded detailing on the bottom part of her dress. It will take a long time, so I will not film most of it, but I'll just let you know. That skirt top layer needs to dry, and it will take me very long to add all those beads. However, I started to rethink something. I was going to give Astrid Fizz a dress, but I thought, what about instead of a dress, I'll give her a top and a skirt. This is so she could wear the pink top with other skirts and vice versa. That's what I thought. So that's why I've decided to change my mind about this dress and make it a top and a skirt option. I've added press studs and buttons so it's removable just like the top is. And I may also do that if I wanted to change tops. However, I will not show more options in this video, but that's just, just in case. The ruffle on Astrid Fizz top is glittered up, and I have an empty bottle of that glitter. However, that's okay since I have another one. I finished the skirt. Now to put it on Astrid Fizz. Now it's on Astrid Fizz. Now all I have left to do is give her shoes. Let's make the shoes. So I will sew around here and here, but yet leave space for Astrid Fizz feet to go in. After stitching those parts together, but before that I've colored them blue, and that's the base for the shoes. They're kind of going to fall off easily, but I can fix that with leftover fabric from Astrid Fizz skirt. I've used the skirt fabric with holes in them, so I could add the buttons for closures, and I've used the rest of it for the bows to decorate the shoes with. And that's it finished. I'm going to prepare to show you the final product. And here we have a finished product of Astrid Fizz. What do you think of her? I'm still working on the koala diorama for 1/3 scale koalas. So Astrid Fizz may be either with the koalas on the fizzy side or somewhere else. I'm still deciding on that. But anyways, bye Szewczak, see you in another video.